What does Pathways for the Future mean to you? For me, it actually means quite a lot. It means that I have the ability to even start a degree, I have the ability to continue a degree, and I have the ability to, follow my education, follow the path, follow my major map until the very end, until I get my degree, until I'm successful in what I was aiming to do. To me, it means that someone's watching out for me. They're rooting for my success and my degree just as much as I am, and just as much as my family and close loved ones are. They really are here to make sure I succeed and make sure that I make the most of this opportunity as I possibly can. How has Pathways for the Future helped you achieve your educational goals? Believe it or not, it's actually helped me both achieve and make educational goals. Now that I have like the necessary funds to even go to school in the first place, that was one of like a very major part of whether or not I was going to go to college, especially going to ASU. But Pathways for the Future also supplies a whole lot of other resources. And from those resources, I started realizing like college isn't just it. There are other things I need to do, other things that I want to do. That was probably the most surprising part of this. Was that like from these things I also made career goals, I made talent goals, I made skill goals, I made more goals than just become an engineer, learn engineering, learn math, do all that sort of thing. It was also learn to network. It was learn to, build a good resume and be able to advertise myself as an engineer, not as someone who went to school for engineering. It's through these programs that like gave me the ability to understand how resume works, how to apply for internships, apply for jobs. With the programs it offers, it gives me a lot to work with where I can improve myself and where I can figure out what I'm lacking on and how I can take what I already know, what I already have, and continue to build from that. What part of the experience has stood out to you? I'm not sure what they're called. Activities, meetings, get-togethers, Zooms, I'm not sure, but they are the most outstanding part of this entire program. They've got, I think, something. They've got a little bit of something, but they've also got a whole lot of something for every single college or job-related topic you can think of. Like the financial assistance is great, it's spectacular, that's the reason we applied for it in the beginning, but it's honestly like this part, these programs that really make you realize how absolutely phenomenal the Pathways for the Future it really is. It's super helpful and it really clears up a whole bunch of things, but it also gives people I can ask questions to, because if I was unaware about something that they talked about in one of the programs, I'm able to talk to my advisor, and they're incredibly helpful. They're nice, they respond quickly, and they're here to see me succeed. And you can really feel that with like every interaction, everything that this program has available. Would you recommend this program to others? 100% yes. I have not been disappointed by Pathways for the Future at all in the slightest, and has done nothing but improve my school experience. My advisor really does care, and it's very clear that everyone cares about my college education, about my college career, about heck, even things going on at home. She makes sure that, I have enough money for gas because she knows I commute. She makes sure I have enough money for food because she knows I'm busy. Like, it's honestly 100%. There are so many people that care about you in this program, and yes, I 100% recommend it. What advice would you give to future Pathway students? Honestly, go for it. You've got nothing to lose and only so much to gain. It's going to feel like a lot. I'll admit the essays are a lot, but that's with every scholarship. But if you write truthfully, if you write from the bottom of your heart and you write your experience and your desire to do what you want to do, be able to change the world and create good things and do what you can with it, it's going to be great. They're not looking for someone who has changed the world. They're looking for someone with the grit and the dedication and the desire to change the world. It's intimidating, but if you go for it, especially just pull your all, it's going to be okay and you're going to do great. What was your biggest takeaway from the State Farm Pathways event? What I do matters. I think that is the biggest part it's like the underlying theme of this entire thing is what I do matters. And there's always going to be someone on my side, happy to give me all the things I need to keep going. It's not hard, but it's not easy. But honestly, they are really one of my biggest supporters. It's not so much the journey, it's more the baby steps that you take. It's the learning process. They are very aware of that, and they're incredibly helpful during the entire thing. Is there anything else you would like to share about PFF? Is there anything else people should know? This was a major problem for me, and it was really debilitating. I'm not sure why. That's just kind of how the person I am. But I feel really like I hesitate a whole lot to ask questions. But if there is like advice I could share, it would be to, if you have a question, just send a quick email to your advisor. They're always willing to help, and they're super quick with their responses. I was like super nervous to send emails because I thought my question was like insignificant. I always thought like I'm sure I could find out an email if I just look at it later. But walking in between classes and I'm realizing, hey, I don't know this, and the deadline's coming up soon, maybe I should travel. I don't want to bother her right now. I'm sure she's busy and this, that, and the other. I was concerned about sounding professional. I was concerned about doing all sorts of things. But eventually, I needed to send her an email, and I ended up doing it. It was super short, super short and sweet, quick, simple. And I sent it to her, and not 5 minutes later, she also sent me back just as quick, just as easy to understand, little response. And like everything she'd ever sent me was super helpful and super nice. And she like talked in a language I understood. It was just spectacular. They're always super helpful, and I did not have a problem with that, with sending emails or asking for help or advice after that. So if you have any questions, concerns, reach out. They are literally there to help, and they're the most spectacular help you could probably get.